Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it to bring you guys the NieR Automata PC system requirements. Now, NieR Automata or NieR Automata, however you want to say it, this is probably not the most anticipated PC game of the year, but personally speaking, this is one of the games that I'm looking forward to the most this year. It's a follow-up to NieR, one of the most underrated games of last generation, and it's an open-world action RPG being developed by Platinum Games. Originally, we thought it was going to be a PlayStation 4 exclusive, but later it was announced to be coming to PC as well. It's not going to be releasing day and day with the PS4 version. It'll be releasing a week and change later on March 17th. The official Steam page is up now, and with that, we also got the system requirements for the game, and I wanted to go over them. For those of you that don't know what NieR Automata is, you guys are seeing some gameplay right now, and you're probably somewhat interested. The game looks really good, and after you're done watching this video, definitely look more into the game. It looks really good. So without further ado, let's get talking on the system requirements. First of all, for minimum CPU requirements, you're looking at an Intel Core i3-2100 or an AMD A8-6500, so pretty low end on the minimum CPU requirements. On recommended, you're looking at an Intel Core i5-4670 or an AMD A10-7850K. The 4670 is a pretty nice i5, but that's to be expected. It's a current gen game. Visually, it does look pretty good, so modern i5 being recommended isn't all too surprising. As far as RAM requirements go, at minimum RAM, you're looking at 4GB or more, and recommended is 8GB or more. Once again, that's not surprising at all. That's been the standard for a while now. Usually you see 4GB as minimum or 8GB as recommended, or you can see 6GB and 8GB, whatever the case may be. If you're building a modern PC and you don't have 8GB of RAM in 2017, there's something wrong with your PC. Moving on to minimum GPU requirement, you're looking at an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 770, that's a 2GB video card, or an AMD Radeon R9 270X. That's also a 2GB video card. I don't like how on the NVIDIA side, they decided to post a GPU that's a few generations old. And then on the AMD side, you have the R9 270X, that's also a 2GB video card. Not a big fan of how they decided to post video cards that are a few generations old, but the 770 and the 270X at this point, they're not the highest end video cards anymore, so if you have something like a 480, you'll be fine, at least from a minimum standpoint. Recommended, it does ramp up quite a bit. You're looking at a GTX 980, that's a 4GB video card, or an R9 380X, also a 4GB video card. So again, that's not crazy high-end. If you have something like a GTX 1060, or if you have a 480, honestly, I imagine that you're gonna be pretty good, especially if you overclock a 1060 or a 480. I imagine that you're gonna be able to run this game no problem. By the way, for minimum requirements, that is for 1280 by 720, while for recommended, that's for 1920 by 1080. So if you're looking to play at 1440p or even 4K, then you're obviously gonna need a little bit more beefier specs. A GTX 1070 would probably suffice at 1440p, but at 1080p, you're probably going to be able to get by with something lower end. Let's just hope that this is a good PC port. This is being developed by Platinum Games. They did Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, and that was pretty good on PC. I don't expect it to be an outstanding PC version, but at least something serviceable. That's all I'm really looking for from a game like this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is this a game you're interested in? It's kind of one of the sleeper PC releases this year. It's getting a lot of attention on consoles. I see a lot of people that own PS4s talking about it, but on the PC side of things, not a lot of people are talking about it. Japanese Square Enix games are very hit or miss. Let's just hope this one is a hit, and hopefully this can set the stage for maybe a Final Fantasy 15 release later in the year. We know that I'm clamoring for that on PC. So like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching. If you have requests for a future video, you can leave it in the comment section down below as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.